Hey everybody, welcome to What's New. It's Thursday and this weekend's Christmas, Peter. I'm so excited. Now, is your Christmas shopping done yet?
Nope.
Nancy says hers isn't done either. She just had Christmas though. Nancy's family did Christmas last weekend. Here comes Sarah. Sarah, is your Christmas shopping all done and wrapped and ready?
I have to make 4 things.
Oh, she has to make 4 things. You know what? I have to laugh. I think crafters are sometimes the worst about being pokey. About getting stuff done. We're like, all these ideas, we don't have enough time. But in any case, we're glad you're watching. This is the last video before Christmas, so that's kind of exciting. And then the next video will be our last video before the new year. So I got some information about that you're going to want to hear. But the exciting thing I want to show you is what's in this box. Nancy gave us permission to open a box. She has all the boxes back here are her property until they get gone through, because sorting through our inventory can be complicated, and if people come in and start digging in the boxes, it's really like Christmas. We really have to keep Peter far away because he's always pulling out his knife and wanting to cut boxes open. But I've pre-opened this one so you can see what's in it. This is a trunk show from By Annie, and I haven't looked at it yet. But we are in the process of having a class that you're going to be able to sign up for if you'd like, and we're going to make all By Annie projects for this class. And so when they know we're going to do that, they send us samples. And these are some of the projects we're going to make in the Cappy's bag program for 2024. So we're going to make the grab some grub little lunchbox. I haven't seen these made, so I'm kind of excited to see. Well, look how nice that is.
Vinyl on the inside.
Well, it's like coated. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's insulated. Look at that. That'd be great for lunch.
With fab.
You know, Peter, I think you could get all your lunch in there.
I could, actually.
That would actually hold your lunch.
That would. That's a nice bag. Look at that hardware.
Look at the hardware. I love the hardware on it.
What kid's not going to feel special taking that to school?
And look, she used, you know whose fabric this is?
do.
This is Heather Gibbons' fabric. This is her
Heather.
pencil fabric. Very cute. Okay, so that's one project we're going to make. And the other one we're going to make is this Pettifor baskets. Oh, this is so cute. I hadn't seen them. Look how tiny and cute these are.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that fun? Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they come in different sizes. So this is, I'm sure, the smallest ones. That's made out of K fabric. That's really cool. So we will be making these Pettifors, but they come in all different sizes. So I don't think they're all this tiny.
Petite 4 baskets.
Petite 4. So there you go. Those are the little baskets.
Petite 4 baskets.
Petite 4 baskets. The other thing we're going to make, and here's your patterns for that, 25 pieces. Quick and easy organizing. So we'll have the patterns. And then this is the catch-all caddy, which there's one out there on the floor now. But I wanted to see one in another color. Look at this bag.
Does it catch fish?
I don't know. I might if you stuck it underwater and did a scoop. Okay, so this is a great bag. I actually have got this one in my collection already.
Oh, you know what that'd be good for?
I do.
My hand carding combs and my spindle, hand spindle.
I
in
didn't
wool.
say that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like the perfect, because it's long this way.
Yes.
And you can put like all the combs and stuff in there.
Okay.
That's good for that.
Yeah, this has those baffles in it, which are kind of nice because you can put whatever size you want of something in there. It's got a zipper on the end.
Oh, it's a good art tote too, because you
Yeah.
can put stuff down in there.
There's a zipper on the end, so you could like put your money if you wanted money in there. And there's a pocket here. So this is one of the projects we're going to make.
I like that. That would be a good lunchbox too for me.
It could be a good lunchbox.
I could fit more food.
This is another one. This is called a double zip gear bag. This is another one we've already got a sample on, but I wanted to see theirs. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
This is a big one.
That's
This is much bigger than the one I've made. This is very cool. This is a great for somebody who has a lot of electronics. This one has got plastic on the inside. I can feel it.
Oh, look, it's nested.
It's nested.
They're like little Russian dolls. There's another.
dolls.
Is there another one in there?
There is.
Oh, I love it.
So they're in 3 sizes.
It's little Russian
the one
baby
I've
dolls.
made is that size. But these are the best bags. And like I said, we're going to do this in a series for the Cappy's a Bag. This has little mesh inside.
Are you gonna do all 3 sizes? You know,
I won't.
I bet you. I bet
Somebody
you. There'll be that one person who takes that class, goes home, and sews like all 3 sizes.
Well, and here's the thing about this. One of the things I love about
and I'll be very
patterns,
proud of them too.
I will be very proud of them too. And the thing about her patterns are, she typically does do them in different sizes because, you know, you make it in one size, then you want it in another size.
I love that. Can we look at that small again, though? I was too excited. I didn't get
All
to
right,
see
we're going backwards here. Going backwards.
We gotta see that small again.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the small one before. That's like the perfect size
Okay,
for
what does it have?
a man's travel. Like
It's zippers on both sides, like zipper pocket here,
Zipper pocket
and a zipper
there,
pocket there.
no, that's into
Is
a
that
mesh. That's a
oh, so you
mesh.
can see your goodies.
Yep.
And then the handle.
That's so you can carry it like this if you want. See?
Throw it on your bicycle handle.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
I do love this pattern. I actually
That's
made
awesome.
one like 3 times as big as this one, the biggest one,
Yeah.
for my son to carry his boombox in. Because, you know, boomboxes are a thing again. It cracks me up. But he lives in Tokyo and has to carry it around. Okay, so there's that. And then
What else we got?
these are the patterns, because, you know, you're going to want to buy the patterns. You can buy the patterns for these now. But here's the deal. If you do the class, it's a $74.99, I think it is. You'll have to look. For all the patterns to make all these bags.
How do they do that?
They go to our website and they sign up for the Cappy's a Bag, and I think it's Projects with by Annie. And look at this one. Pack it in. Ooh da la! I'm glad to see these. I've been wanting to make these for a while.
So do you pay for all of it up front?
Yeah, you'll register for the class. It's going to start in February, March.
Sometime.
I think it starts in February or March, and you can come to the store and make it, or you can do this all online if you'd like. And you have videos that Annie has done that allow you to make these bags by her video teaching. So you can come in the store and have a class with me where I'll kind of go through some stuff, but you also will have the video support from by Annie that you can watch her videos. And she does a beautiful job on teaching you how to make all these bags. So
will we be sewing in the classroom, or is it more instructional? Here's all the stuff. Here's all my tips and tricks.
Yes.
And then, so that way they don't have to haul their sewing machine back and forth and all that crazy stuff.
Right. And honestly, the way these are made with this video process, it's so nice because you can do it at home and you have a teacher instructor. But anybody who signs up can contact me as well if they've got questions. So.
Well, I tell you what. Honestly,
Best
I love
of
by
course.
Annie. I love her designs. I love everything she does in all of her bags. But I am on the struggle bus when I was trying to make something. I watched her video twice. I couldn't figure it out. So then I signed up and paid extra for like extra tips and tricks. Couldn't figure it out. Went on YouTube. Couldn't figure it out. And then so I'm so glad that they'll have somebody like in person to talk
Yes.
to.
Yes.
Like, hey, I'm struggling with this specific part. How do I do this?
Yeah, and I think she does a great job. I mean, she really does. But it is always nice to have somebody. There's a lot of hands-on learners, and so this is a chance to have that opportunity as well. So this
What'd
is
I
another
miss? What'd I
pack it
miss?
in. This is a pack it in project. So this is I travel a lot, and I've recently started using these little packing cubes, and I'm amazed at how convenient they are and how they really do function. Initially, I was like, well, so what? I put it in my suitcase anyway. But these really do help organize your suitcase and keep everything nice and neat, and I can get more stuff in. I still push the limit on the weight for going on the airplane.
Oh, so when Cappy's packing and she's got her packing cubes, what are you putting in these?
Like sorting the clothes. So like all the all the outfit will go in one, and all the undergarments will go in another, and all the pajamas will go in another, and all the swimsuits will go in another. And so then when I get to where I'm going, I know everything's like organized.
Got it. You know what's where.
I know what's where. Yeah, I didn't think I would like them, but I really, really do. And then this is the one I'm really kind of excited about this because we are seeing these come in. And
Oh,
I knew.
that's cool. I know
Yes, you
exactly
do.
what this is.
Yeah, this is-
now just for the viewers at home. This is what I made that I couldn't figure out. The Project Bag 2.0, the micro version.
Yeah. So this is for those of you who do cross stitch, or even if you're doing quilting. The big one will hold a 12-inch block.
I love the small one for all my knitting needles.
Right. This is called project bags. And again, you're seeing that she's done it in, like, here's 4 sizes, I think, in here by the time I get all these out. And what a great way to organize your sewing or your crafting, whatever it might be. So here's 4 different sizes, same bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on the project, especially like for you cross stitchers. I got a little cross stitch project, I put it in here. I got a medium, I put it in here. A little bigger in here, and that ginormous sampler that you're doing that you'll never get done until you're like in the nursing home, this is the one you're gonna want. So these will be fun to make too. I think this will be great one. The project bags 2.0.
Left the handles off of them.
Yeah, she doesn't. Oh no, the handles are there.
Not on the small one.
Nope.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's what I love about this is the handle. That's my favorite thing. She's the only one that puts handles on these.
Okay.
And that is so convenient. I just wanted to point that out.
Well, yeah, I can see why that would be handy.
And
you
can hang these up too if you got that board in your sewing room. You know, the pegboard.
Yes.
You can hang your projects that way.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The hangers are great on those.
Well, that or two, I know a lot of times people stuff them into little tubs like this.
Oh, and let me wait.
Okay, what else?
Oh, good. And it's got that nice big zipper on there.
Yes.
Because I'm not a fan of that small zipper.
No, she's using the double zip, like handbag zippers.
Yes.
Those are the bomb. Don't waste your time with those little skinny zippers, unless it's an interior pocket that doesn't matter. But for the most part, I'm going to use these wide zippers.
And I love the fabric pulls. And she teaches you how to do the fabric pull.
Teach you how to do that. So these are some fun bags. If you've not signed up, that's the end of the box. It's empty. Nothing else.
Making sure.
Nothing else in the box. And I've made a total mess now for poor Nancy to have to clean it up. But
happy birthday, Nancy.
Happy birthday, Nancy. She gets to put it, but I'm going to keep this box because when we send this back to Miss Bianni, which I talked to her on the phone.
Wave to the camera.
She's sitting at Peter's desk now.
It's her birthday. Wish her happy birthday.
She's 20, not 21 again. We decided we're going to repeat 21. Okay, so there's all the samples. I thought these were bigger. I'm a little.
Well,
confused.
they're orts. They're ort containers, so they're small.
All right, that's okay. We'll figure out how to make them bigger. That's one of the benefits of taking the class.
I know how we can make them bigger. Remember that pincushion you made?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I had a pattern for a pincushion. I thought it was going to be like this. The thing is like a pillow. It's huge. It's the biggest pin. It's a Jolly Green Giant pincushion, so it didn't make it to the public.
Did you end up using it as a doorstop though?
I think you could, because I put walnut shells in it, and it weighs a ton. Oh well, we digress. But that was what happened back in the back. Now, there is so much fabric has come in, so we're going to go out and look at fabric.
For hours.
For an hour. We didn't have but one line last week. They all came in this past week, but it's some cool stuff. So I think you're going to have some excitement watching that. But don't hesitate to sign up for this class because I think this will be a fun series. And the good part is you don't have to be in the store. You can do it online or in store. Go to the website, sign up. Yeah, let's go look at fabric. Okay, we're on the sales floor out front, and they're still putting away some of the fabric that has come in. We literally have like about 4 or 5 lines come in, and they're still organizing it. So we're going to talk about irons first. We've got back in these little Oliso irons, and I don't know if you've seen them. Oliso, I don't know how you say it. But this is a mini iron. It fits just basically in your hand, and it is just the best. If you're looking for a Christmas present, this is a really good thing, even for any sewist, because you can just press a seam or just a particular area on a project. I really like that. But we've also got a whole bunch of irons. I mean, it used to be, you didn't buy, my rule was, you don't buy a gift that has an electrical connection on it because it represents work. But in this case, a good iron is really what makes the difference in your sewing projects. And so I would suggest if you don't have a good iron, that's a good thing to put on your Christmas list. And especially if you're looking for a little iron, this is a nice size for that too, because it's compact, it'll travel. It also does an amazing job to be as little as it is. So check out the irons if you're looking for a Christmas gift. And they're not inexpensive. I mean, they're a little chunky, but it's worth the investment. You'll be happy with what you have and how it works. Irons make a huge difference. So, I talked about irons.
How many irons in the fire do you have at home in your workshop? In your studio?
Yeah, 3, 4. I have 4 irons.
4 irons.
I have 4 irons because I have this. I have one that's always steam, always has steam, and it's the wired one with the steam. So it's one of these here. This Reliable. It's got the steam in the bottom of it. And that one is my steam iron, so I have steam in it. And then I have an Oliso that's this leopard print, which I love. And that one is my dry iron. I don't put moisture in it. So if I need to steam something because I'm trying to reshape it a little bit or have it draw in, sometimes, you know, when things aren't right, I'll have that steam in there. When I'm doing garments, I want steam. The last time I'm like very done with a block, I might steam it to kind of draw it and make it stay. But the rest of the time I'm just using a dry iron. So I have a steam iron ready, I have a dry iron ready, and then I have my little iron, this one this size that I'm just doing as I stitch blocks together. I might use that. And then I have a little shovel head one. I didn't realize I had that many till you asked. I have this little shovel head one that is like this temperature of the sun. And when I have fabric that doesn't want to cooperate for some reason, different weaves, different weights, I'll get that out and I'll iron on with that. So yeah, I have 4 irons.
Now the Alyssa, the one we were just talking about, the small one, does that sit on your sewing table? So you have your sewing machine in your table and this is like right to the left or right?
Yeah. So I have a little horseshoe set up, and on to the right of my sewing machine is a coffee table, what they used to call a little a card table. I mean, a card table, a folding wooden card table. And on top of it is a mat, one of these mats. And not this one. This one's a little big. There's one just below this that's like half this size that fits exactly on the top of a TV tray.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking
about. Yeah.
And that sits there, and then my little iron sits on it. Now it has a little pad that it sits on.
The little silicone thing, right?
Little silicone thing comes
like
with
a little
it.
jacket.
Yeah, so it sits on top of that, and so I have this mat on top of my little TV tray with that little iron, and that's the one I'm using most of the time when I'm sewing. And
like
then,
for doing seams, like when you put a block unit, like a block to a block, and then and you kind of build the block.
I build the block. Yeah, as I build the block, I'm using the little one. And then when I get the block built to where it's big enough that I feel it's ready, then I'll dry steam it or dry iron it with my leopard one. I'll dry iron it on the big board, and I've got the big board then setting to the left of my sewing machine, and I'll use that because it's a bigger space, and it's a wide ironing board too. It's not a narrow one, it's an extra wide board.
Yeah.
And then I'll measure it usually and see if we're good. If we're good, then I trim it and we're done. If she's not quite squared up, I might go over and steam her and get her a little damp and kind of stretch and pull and get her just so everybody lines up. And
you get that, you press that extra 1/8 of an inch out of it.
Yeah, well, you know,
because you usually don't need much, right? Like maybe like a 1/16 or an 1/8.
And most of the time I find that when I'm short that little bit, it's usually where a fold is laid over the top instead of pressed out flat.
Yeah.
And so if you've pressed it and it's got that little fold in it, I can steam it and get that back out and make it lay flat. So sometimes I want steam, sometimes I don't. There are people who just always use steam the whole time. I'm not a proponent of that. I want the fabric to not distort unless I want it to. But anyway, that's how I do it. But talking about how my sewing room sets up brings me to the next thing. So what? Or Fill Her Up, which is a program we've promoted. We want to see your thread stash. So come on over here. Let's look at this. Hey guys, here we go. Look at these. Look at them unwrapping fabric. There's your picture.
I got to get this fat quarter shot right here.
There's the fat quarter shot. New fat quarters. Some new fat quarters being added to the stash for a good reason.
Let me get the horse shot.
And then here's the fabric. They're unpacking it. This is part of the process of getting fabric ready to be displayed. They have to unwrap it and get it pinned and all pretty so it can get back
Pam's
up.
putting on the price stickers. Or Bonnie. Bonnie's putting on the price stickers. Pam's doing the folding.
Whatever her name is.
And they have to go in certain spots so we can find them. There's a whole process here, folks. It's not just ABC 1, 2, 3.
It is pretty fun.
It's very pretty. So what we wanted to talk about, we got distracted over here with these guys, is right behind Peter, and that's our Aurafill.
Let's switch sides, shall we?
Let's switch sides. We'll come over here. I'll come this way. So this is the Aurafill Up program.
Man, that's a huge display.
I know.
Why do we have so much thread?
Look how much thread. We have over 270 choices in Aurafill 50 weight thread. We have probably 100 choices in the 80 weight or the 40 weight thread. You can, for $199, get an Aurafill Up program where you get to come in once a month and choose your thread. And also, when you come in once a month, you get to choose a fat quarter. Now this will start January 1st. If you sign up for $199.99, that's crazy. If you do the math, for 12 spools of thread, plus the fabric, plus the storage box, you're over $289 for everything in that program. And we're selling it for $199.99. You do have to sign up now before the first of the year. And Christmas gift right here. Perfect Christmas gift. Absolutely perfect Christmas gift. Everybody needs thread. But here's what I'd like you to do. For our next program, to do something to win, I want to see a picture of your thread stash. Now, somebody's going to have just a box full of loose spools all tangled up, I know it. But we need to see your thread stash. What's your thread stash look like? How do you organize your thread? Is it hanging on the wall? Is it hanging on a pegboard? Is it thrown in a shoebox? Send us pictures. You're going to post it on our Always in Stitches Insiders page on Facebook, because you can't post pictures on our YouTube channel, but you can certainly talk about what you have on our YouTube channel. So comment about it, but show us what you have. And whoever comments, I'm going to let you pick 2 of your favorite colors of Aurifil. I'm going to send them to you. 2 spools. So that's about a $40 value right there. So if you want to participate, post a picture at our Always in Stitches Insiders of your thread stash, and we'll pick a winner and send you a couple spools of Aurifil thread. That sounds like fun.
I love it. I'm going to go home and take a picture of my 2 spools of thread.
Your 2 spools. Your black and your white?
My white and my white.
White and your white. That's it. Well, that's okay. It still counts. All right, let's go over here to the bags. I want to show you some cork that came in too.
Well, that's corky.
That's corky. That's corky. Now, before we do that though, let's talk about why are we folding all these fat quarters?
Because we're bored. Because we're bored.
Because we're bored.
We have nothing else to do.
We have nothing else to do. That's not true. It's always hopping in here. So here's the double top secret we've been holding out on. Should I tell them now or should I make them wait, Peter?
Wait, what's today?
Today is Thursday. They're watching this on Thursday.
Well, this is the last. Is this the last What's New, or do we have another What's New?
Well, there'll be one more What's New after this one before the big event. But we could tell them so they could plan. I don't know.
How nice do we want?
Yeah.
How nice do we want to be?
Yeah, let's plan, because they might. Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw it out there.
Let's throw it out there. Okay, so let's just get it ready.
Yep.
All right, drum roll.
Drum roll, ladies. Come on, make a bunch of noise.
Okay. The reason they're cutting and preparing fat quarters is New Year's Day, which is Monday, January 1st. We're going to have a sale, and in that sale, you will be able to buy 12 fat quarters for $24. They're shaking my head at me.
Okay, repeat that.
12 fat quarters for $24, or you can buy 1 fat quarter at a time for $2.40. We'll also have an additional 20% off our already reduced clearance price stuff, so that's 40% off. We're going to make an additional 20% off, which ends up being like 57% and some odd amount off of the original retail price.
And that's cross-stitch patterns, quilt books, quilt patterns.
Yes.
There's a lot of really, really good stuff back there.
Anything in our clearance room, and we'll spread it out to the other patient's room too, so that it's not all bunched together. All fabric will be that way. Minimum 1 yard cuts on everything. We'll have Janome sewing machines and handy quilter machines at ridiculously cheap prices. What's in stock only, but you'll be able to get some really good deals there. We'll have yarn and floss, buy 2 get 1 free. That's regular priced yarn, so it won't apply to the clearance yarn. It's going to be a blowout day, and I'm not real sure how it's going to work out yet, but there's probably going to even be some door prizes, like enter to win. Like every hour or so, we're going to have a drawing, and you can enter to win. But here's the glitch and the get along. It will be crowded. There will be lots of people. We are having full staff that day, so we have plenty of help. So if you come, please be nice and loving and patient and tolerant as we get through the line and get everybody, taken care of. But I don't know what you do New Year's Day, but I can't think of anything more fun than to come to a fabric shop for the day. That'd be just about the best thing you could do. So come spend the day with us. We open at 10, we close at 4:30. If you show up at 4:25 and want to shop, we'll say, sorry, we're closing. Because we can't. After that day, we'll be exhausted. We will be so tired. So try to get here no later than 4 o'clock if you can. because we will close the doors at 4:30. And if you're here after 4:30, you clean the bathrooms, and that isn't fun. So, okay, so now you know why they're cutting and folding fat quarters. Word is out. I know everybody's going to be talking about this sale. It's not online. It's in store only. We can't. The merchandise moves quicker than our point of sale can keep up with to do it online. So it's not online. But stay tuned, online people. I'll have something special for you too. So now you know. That's why they're over here working so hard. We're going to go over here now and look at some cork. Thanks, ladies. I saw in our thing we got some new cork in. Oh, well, we did.
But that's leather.
Wonder what we have. Oh, here it is. Purple. Look at this purple cork.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Purple. And then the other one we got back.
Is that black cork right there? That black? What's that? I haven't seen that.
That's just vinyl. That's gray.
Oh, that's vinyl. Okay.
That's gray. That's faux leather. Faux leather. And then we got the rose gold back in.
Oh, that's pretty. Hold on.
Isn't that gorgeous? This is really pretty with rose gold hardware and things.
That's
it's
pretty.
Really, really pretty. But our cork collection is getting a little more increased here. So I know those of you who are making bags, this is something to think about, is getting the cork.
Is that plaid new? I haven't seen that plaid.
Yep. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That's stunning.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. I love that.
So all these by any projects that I just showed you, a lot of these would be very well done.
That's scrumdiddlylicious. Is that green new?
Yep.
I haven't seen
look at all
that.
these colors we got now in vinyl and cork. Bags are
Oh
really
my
taking
gosh.
off.
I love that. Is that?
That's
Oh,
Dawn
that's
green right
nice.
there. Dawn would love that.
Man,
green.
that looks nice. I love that color. It's perfect.
I do too. And here's the thing about cork. It really is easy to work with. The cork and the vinyl, and they're durable. I've made a lot of bags out of cork and vinyl, and they really hold up very, very well. I also want to show you the most recent bag from Bienni. I am just being shameless here. Peter's grinning because
I got to wear it in the store.
So this is what they just completed and they asked that it be shown. This is the Courtside Bag by Annie, and this is what the Cappies a Bag class, this was their graduation project. And so this is what they did this year, and you've seen a preview of what they're going to do next year. But this bag is just spectacular. It's got lots of storage inside, zipper pockets, these baffles that you can put things in, a mesh pocket here, a full out zipper pocket here to put your goodies in. It's got on the side here a place to put a bottle of water if you want to do that.
Nice.
This pocket on the front opens nice and wide, so you can put a computer down and will slide down in here, or an iPad. It's got soft foam. And then on the back pocket here, this has the ability to be a backpack. That's got the straps for the backpack. And then this is a trolley tote. So if I was taking this when I'm flying, I can put this over my handle of my suitcase. And then there's a magnetic closure for the bag right here.
Of course, they'll just pick you up in a what do they pick you up
those little
in?
carts.
Yeah.
They obviously see I need a cart now, so I get carted. Carted instead of carted. So anyway, this is called the Courtside Bag. It was the graduation project for the Cappies a Bag class, but you can make this. Her tutorial's here. Here's the pattern.
Can you put it on so I can get a back shot so people can see? Because my biggest pet peeve is when people show bags, they never show them on.
Okay, here you go.
And then you got to get an idea of like its footprint.
It's footprint. Yeah, it's a good size. There you go. Ta-da!
That is stunning.
Okay, other side.
Other side. Because, you know, which side's the best side, right? So there you go.
That is neat. Oh, and it's got, there's the little grabby handles.
Grabby handles.
Oh, and then wait, let me show these zippers because you changed your zipper pulls.
Oh, of course, the zipper pulls are changed.
The zipper tabs.
They're
Different
changed.
colors.
Different colors, because it's no fun to have the same color zipper.
Yeah. Love it.
Love it. I know. So the Cappies a Bag program is designed to get you to a level where you can sew these and get these done.
Okay, so were there people in your class from day one, had they never made a bag before?
Yes.
So they've never made a bag before. They're in your class day one.
Yep.
And they're making that now.
That's graduation. Well, that's their homework now.
Homework.
They have to bring them in and show them to me. And I don't grade them or whatever. But
Right.
That was their homework, their last project. We did 12 projects through the year, and that was their last project.
That blows my mind.
We started small. Now here's the thing. Most of these you can get the video on our website. We started making little things. We started with like these little purses.
Do we have most of them out here?
We do. We made
So,
these little bitty boxes.
Let me show those.
These are fun. These are fun, little, quick, easy, great for gift cards. We made this little zip pouch
I remember that one.
with the gate ring on it, so you can hang it off of something. We made this necessary wallet, which I don't know where that one's at. There's one out here somewhere, should be. We made these carry-alongs.
Oh, I love those.
I know, this one's a fun one too. And these are all out of vinyl. So these videos are still on our website. You can still get to them on our YouTube channel. Ooh, I broke it. I don't know what else we made.
Do we make these?
Oh, we made this. We made this. No, we didn't make those. We made this.
Oh,
We made this Sandhill sling.
That
This is
was
a
so
great-
cool.
Yeah, this is a good one too. This is another little crossbody backpack kind of thing. Because those are popular. And the crossbody backpack things allow you to go from between genders. So it's not, just a purse per se.
Yeah, because there was many of the times that you made something and I was trying to get you to give it to me.
Yes, I know. We made this too. We made the Barbados bag. So
That was a fun video to shoot
yeah, that one was the
for
one
our
that went
YouTube
forever.
channel. Oh, and the traveler tote. Or tourist tote.
Tourist tote. Yeah,
made
the
the
tourist
tourist
tote
tote.
that sells like crazy.
Where's that at?
I don't know, but that one ought to be out here too.
Yeah, we ought to have that out here. Because
We'll have
that's
to
my
find it.
favorite one.
It was a great one.
Everybody loved making that.
It was. And we've made it again and again and again and again. So if you're into bags, get connected on our website. We've got
There's
some
the
great
pattern.
opportunities.
I'll show them the pattern.
Yeah, there it is.
This one's the easiest to make if you want a tote bag. If I can make that one, you guys can make that
Where
one.
that's at.
Maybe somebody picked it up and used it as their shopping bag.
Yeah. Oh, I hope not. Oh, well. All right, I'm going to get my list. Here we go. And we talked about the irons, this Orville stash. Okay, here's the other thing I needed to do. Peter, this is Peter's favorite part.
It is?
So this time of year, our customers keep bringing us food. And Peter is like over the moon. He's enjoying it a lot. Peter likes to eat, in case you haven't figured it out. But I want to give a shout out. Banter's Meats, which is a couple doors down from us, brought over a huge meat tray for our staff for lunch, meat and cheese, and this amazing crab dip. It was so stinking good.
And I found out, you can pre-order those over at Banter's for the New
meat
Year's
trays?
Eve. Yeah, because I was on their Facebook page and they had pictures of all the different meat trays that you could pre-order. And then I was like looking, I was like, well, I love that meat tray so much. I know we would love to have that again at our house for New Year's.
Eve.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. If you're looking for something fun, they gave it to us just as a gift, but oh my gosh, what a great idea.
Love it. Thank you, Banter's.
yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. You did a great job. Janome sent us a whole bunch of candy, and I'll tell you the truth, it got to the back first, and we were all like doing taste testing
Oh my God.
for the sake of the staff. We didn't want anybody in the staff to eat bad candy, so we made sure we tasted it all first, because that's what we do.
I like those little mint-filled, chocolate-covered penguins.
They were. They did. So what happened was the Janome company used the Girl Scouts from the local area and bought the candy from them and then shipped it to all their customers, which I thought was really cool because it was a double gift that way. So that was really fun. And then a couple customers, Mary Wetterer, brought us some cookies.
And Tom baked them.
Tom baked them.
Tom, you did an amazing job baking those cookies. Let me just tell you right now, every cookie was perfection, Tom.
And Peter tasted every cookie at least once and probably twice because that's what Peter does. And then Barb Scheller also brought some stuff in for us to munch, and that was terrific. And Sandy Bates brought us stuff.
Let's talk about Sandy Bates. Okay, Sandy, your cookies. I don't know how you do it and how you make them so they're so soft, but
they were perfect.
it was like I was eating them as if you just took them out of the oven. They were that good.
They were good. They were perfect snickerdoodles, that's for sure. So we appreciate those of you who are bringing us snacks and treats and sharing the Christmas spirit with us because Peter likes to eat. And we've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it a lot.
Well, all the staff members like them too, because when we get really busy at the cutting counter, sometimes we don't have time. Like, you know, we're getting a little low in our blood sugars, and we just need something to get us through the next 30 minutes till we can survive to lunch. And you know, it's really easy just to grab a cookie and a drink of water while you're in the break room, and then come back out and cut a couple hundred more yards of fabric.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what they're doing. That's what they're doing all the time. All right, so let's go look at some of this fabric because I want you to see what's come in. Come on over here. Hey. All right, let's find. You put the fabric up. I can't miss it, except I.
Oh, I see the panel. Oh, look at that panel.
Oh, that's not even the whole panel. So where's the fabric right behind it? Here it is. Okay. Let's do it. Let me find the others. That's Stallion.
And there's
Decopage.
3
Here's
horses in
this
that
one.
thing too.
There's Silhouettes by Holly Taylor. Land of Enchantment, which we've not done yet. That's this one. This is Land of Enchantment. Silhouettes, and then In the Beginning, Decopage. It's that new In the Beginning. No, that's one. Okay. It's all scanned. Where's that In the Beginning decoupage? It's real floral in one. Yeah, it's all the floral. In the, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that's decoupage. And Marrakesh is on the cart. Got it. Okay.
And apparently half of it's on back.
And half of it's still in the back, yeah. So that's okay. All right, let's start with Stallions. I know where I'm going now. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty.
We have to take it off the rod though, because there's
We
4
do.
horses.
That is so
Or 3 horses.
3 horses. There's more horses than you can see. And they worked so hard to get it on there. I'm going to take it apart. Oh, they've got a piece.
Oh, let's unfold one.
It's just unfolding.
We can find one and unfold it. That's... Love this.
Well, maybe I can. Where's the panel? Where's the panel? Here it is. And the pattern. Oh, are they? Yeah. Here we go. Right there. Okay. This is so pretty. Love it. I don't, you know, I'm afraid of horses, but this is they're just so majestic in this picture. Are you? You're filming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yep, I love it.
So here we are. I'm sorry, we're just talking around. So this is the from Northcott. It's called what's it called? Frontier. Looks like it's called Frontier. Stallion. It's from the Northcott company, and this is absolutely the most beautiful fabric in person. You can't even. Pictures can't possibly do it justice. It's an extra wide panel, and so the pattern allows for a really nice size quilt. You can get a queen size quilt pretty easily, a throw or a twin, out of this particular pattern, which is nice. It gives you different choices. But this is a wider than usual panel. So when you, if you have a panel pattern, this is not going to fit just any panel pattern. The reason it's extra wide is because it's been digitally printed. Previously, when they were screen printing, they could only go 24 inches, but because it's digital, they can go a whole different direction. So this is a nice piece. Love it. Lots of nice go with. There's horseshoes. There's a great border print. There's just scattered horses. This one I can see going places. But that one. So if you got a horse person in your family, this is going to make a beautiful quilt. Oh. And these are good blenders too. There's kind of a light gray horseshoe, a dark gray horseshoe, some more horses kind of running straight on. And then these are just some good blenders here. These are just kind of marbled colors that blend really well with this. So there you have it, folks. Stallion. It's called Stallion. From the Northcott Company. So don't hesitate to take a peek at that one because you're definitely going to want it. All right, we got some more though. It's very diverse. What we're going to show you today are really like different. We've got horses, we've got tiles, we've got all kinds of stuff. All right, let's come over here, right here behind me. Let's do this one. This one is from Holly Taylor from the Moda Company. If you're familiar with Holly Taylor, most of the time her stuff is purples and greens. So to see her in grays and beiges.
Oh, this is the purple and green girl.
Yes, yeah, she's used
For
like
the
a
last
plum,
4 years, it's been purples,
and browns,
plums, yep.
and greens. So to see her in these like tone on tone grays and blacks, I'm loving the vibe.
That
put
did
it
not
together?
click with me. No, you know who I thought it was? One of those people that usually do the black and white.
Like Sweetwater, one of those guys.
Yeah.
But this is by Holly Taylor, and so you still got the same elements of kind of the flowers and the, you know, the loosely laying around flowers kind of thing, but it's all in grays and creams, and I'm loving this. I think this in a whole quilt would just be really, really pretty. And look how pretty that piece is.
Yeah.
It's just got a nice vibe to it. So, Moda Company, this is called Silhouettes. It's all called Silhouettes. And it's great grays and blacks and cream, kind of a light, medium, and dark charcoal. Great geometrics. Look at this gray with the black dot. That's a great piece of fabric.
Yeah, it is.
These are awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good job, Holly. I love the color change. Really, really good. Okay, that one's Moda. Then this one, okay, we're in love with this one too. This one is called Land of Enchantment. And the designer on this is named Sarah Thomas. There's her little photo. She's a new designer for us to have here in the store. And her company is Sarah Diddy, which is Sarah Diddy. There's a whole story about her, so you can read that here. It's at the shop if you want to know about her. But what fun. This has such a neat, folksy vibe to it. And it's so interesting how she's used these colors, and they just pop off of each other. I want you to see this blue. Look at this navy, and how she put just this little aqua bird. Every so often, there's a little aqua bird. See, there looks like a roadrunner maybe. That looks like a hummingbird. That looks like an owl. It's just so fun. I think that might be a fox.
Oh, I didn't notice the one white.
Yeah, and then there's white. It's
One
so
random white.
Little chevron or whatever it is. So this is really a fun line. Land of Enchantment by Sarah Diddy. Great colors. Look at the wolves. Look at these wolves. See the wolf face right there?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great in the center of a block?
Yeah, it would.
I love it. Just love her creativity. And then her birds. Look at the birds here. See the birds on these pieces.
Ever since I went to
Just lovely. She did a great job on this. And the color range is just crazy. Crazy, crazy good. Look at this one. That'd be a pretty Easter dress. It'll be here before you know it, folks. It will be here before you know it. So Moda, Land of Enchantment, Sarah Diddy is what that's called. So you want to check into that one. And then the other one I want to show you is called Decopage. It's from In the Beginning, which is Jason Yenter's company. We love Jason's stuff. Look at this piece. Isn't that stunning?
That's beautiful.
This is beautiful. This could be just a tablecloth.
And it's perfectly square.
It is. So if you want to just put some batting on the back and maybe a little bit of a lining, something lightweight, just quilt it and you've got a tablecloth. Or we do have patterns to make it into a quilt.
You know, that brings up a really good point. I want to touch base on that top.
Okay.
A lot of people are wondering, like, oh, do you guys sell quilts? Will you make quilts? You know, I want a quilt made for us. If somebody came in and bought this panel, we could help them get the batting that they need and probably cut the right piece of backing, and then they could have our long arm quilt it.
Yep.
And they would have a nice quilted piece, right?
Yes, I'd have a tablecloth. or even, you know, a little wall hanging if you want. So love this. Here's the go withs. They're on the lower level, unfortunately for Peter, because that means bending over. So let me pick them up. Get them up where they can be seen. And there's 2 patterns.
Hey Maggie, what are you doing?
Here.
Nothing much.
Come be on the camera.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Don't trip. That was a good
That was a
save.
10-point land.
Thank you.
10-point land.
Thank you.
Okay, so did you write jokes the other day?
Yes, I did. There's so many jokes.
Oh, good. So
How
there's
many
new
did you
jokes
write?
around.
Like at least 12.
So we have all new jokes around. Okay,
Yes.
so people got to come see our jokes.
Yes.
All right, well, they'll be here. Maggie's here for the holiday because she's off school for the 2 weeks, so we get to have her in the store. Christmas help. Okay, more decoupage. Here's the Decopage Trip quilt. This one is one of those like a Bargello kind of where you cut and sew and do it in strips. This is a lovely quilt. This would be a
I
lot
wish
of
my
fun.
garden looked like that.
I know, mine too. Especially now that it's 30 degrees and 20 below at night and it's crazy. It's getting stupid. But let me show you some of the pieces out of this. They're just stunning. I mean, look how beautiful that is. So bright, so colorful. Especially going into winter, it's nice to have these bright pieces. Look at this one. Just so nice. He's put black with it, which really makes it pop. Get the kind of the toile with
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's gorgeous with that black and that
Right.
pop of color.
Yeah, and here's the other thing. You know, you can take and color your own fabric. So you can take this black and white piece here, color it in the colorway that you want it to be. Okay. And now these are falling over.
Yes, we will.
Oh gosh, they're going everywhere.
The whole line is gone.
It's falling everywhere.
It's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall. There we go. Okay, we got her. We got her in.
And I think I interrupted you when you were going to show the pattern for
Yeah.
that black and white
Yeah,
tile.
this one actually uses the panel.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it only uses like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of fabric, so it's
That's
not.
it?
Yep,
Well, that's
because the way they're printed.
nice.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
that is
And these are just
nice.
squares, so it's not hard. This would not be a hard quilt to make.
Oh, that's nice. It'd go fast.
It'd go fast, yeah. It
Not,
looks-
you're not doing tiny
You're
piecing.
not doing half square triangles. You're not doing little bitty pieces. So yeah, that's got my kind of thing on it. All right, the only other one that's left is Marrakesh, and it's between 2 tables. So you know what? I'm gonna make you wait. Let's just tease him a little. Let's tease him a little.
We can show it. Are we showing it next week?
We'll show it next week, but let me. It's so fresh they haven't even unwrapped it. But this is what's in Marrakesh, just so you can get an idea. That's what we're gonna show you. And the name should give you an idea. We've actually got a sample they'll be working on, so you'll be able to see it on the long arm machine. So there you go. Marrakesh is coming. It's from Northcott as well. It'll already be on the website by the time you see this video, but we won't show it to you. You'll have to go online to order it, which is doable. So let's talk a little bit about that. We're going to be closed Saturday the 23rd, Sunday, we're always closed Sunday the 24th, and Monday the 25th. We're giving our staff a 3-day weekend because they've earned it. I'm going to tell you, they need 3 days off in a row.
Now, just for the record though, Nancy tried to get me to come in on Monday.
She did. She tricked you. She said, well, we'll see you next Monday. And Peter said, what? Wait, I thought we're closed that day. And we are. We're closed Monday the 25th.
I see what you did right there, Nancy.
She did. She's like that. She's a trickster. So, but we will be open New Year's Day, which typically we're not. And we're going to have that ginormous sale. People will be lined up, I promise you. And we're going to sell...
You will have to park in the Big Lots parking lot
will
and
have to
walk
park.
over here because it's going to be that busy.
It'll be that busy. It'll just be busy. But you know what? It'll be fun too. We're going to feed the staff so that they're not tired and cranky, and not that they ever are. They're always delightful. So just plan to come that day and tell your friends that's the day to shop. And those gift cards that you got for Christmas, perfect day to use them. Perfect day to use them. You're going to get a deal, and your money's going to go a little farther. So I have said everything I'm going to say, except I hope everybody watching this has the merriest of Christmases, and we'll be back a week from this Thursday, which will be our last one of 2023. We'll be going to 2024. I can't even fathom that it's 2024. I'm still back in 1972 somewhere because I don't know how old I got so quickly. It's shocking sometimes. But anyway, have a wonderfully stitchy day. And if you need anything, come see us, call us, check out the website. And thanks for watching. Happy stitching.